Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? Oh, that's right. We have some intro music a la old school Prices Right music. Thank you guys for joining me for another episode. You don't have to applaud. I understand this is the best show on YouTube that you can count on at least a couple of times a week. You know what I'm saying? So, welcome to the show. We're going to talk some shit, motherfuckers. Yeah, enough of that bullshit. How you guys doing today? Another talking shit. Hello. Today what we're going to do is we're going to basically let you guys know that not all shops are created the same.
Price is not today's
Shops from when I was growing up, you can go to a neighborhood shop and the motherfuckers would know what the fuck they're doing.
Yesterday's price
is
not today's
price. So we're going to talk a little bit about the pitfalls of choosing a bad shop. Just because the guy says he wrenches on cars does not necessarily make him a good shop. Peek out of Design in the House. By the way, we're going to talk about you real quick. Thank you for joining. So let me get to my bullshit. Let me get to everything that's got going on, and then I'll give you guys your just due because I think you guys deserve it. So what we got going on is this. We have had, I don't want to say I have experienced a lot of shops that should not be wrenching on cars. They're barely above shade tree mechanics. Now, unfortunately, in the Coyote world, you can't really, depending on your location, you probably are not near a really good high-end shop. You're probably next to a shop that maybe worked on LSs, maybe worked on foreign cars. Although I think a foreign auto shop is more equipped to work on a Coyote car than a conventional, old school shop. So let me give you some examples of what I've seen, how people try to diagnose issues with the Mustang, and what I've heard in the ticket system, in general life. And I've worked as a service writer, service advisor for hot rod shops before. I do have some experience in this game. So let's give you some examples. Okay. Let's say you don't live anywhere near the big badass shops. I'm talking PBH. I'm talking Mikey Chamberlain at Flatline Racing, whatever he wants to call Chamberlain Motorsports, Lujan Motorsports. If you're in this, Florida's tough. Florida's tough because there's a lot of shops, but that doesn't mean they know what the fuck they're doing. We're talking Carolina Speedworks. We're talking Evo. We're talking Midnight. We're talking Mexico, Racing League Aldo, PK Auto Design over on the West Coast in where are they located? They're located, I think, in Sylmar, California. So let's say you're not near one of those big shops. So you take it to the local shop who maybe they've worked on some cars, and you go, oh, exactly. Danny Built in Atlanta. Absolutely. Danny Built. Sorry. I did not give you. If I didn't mention you, that doesn't mean I don't consider you good. It means just my memory sucks. Yeah, Agent Orange, I'm good. So I think that you really need to be a Coyote specialist if you're going to fucks with Coyotes. You can't just be a run-of-the-mill shop. You can't just be a run-of-the-mill shop that just happens to work on cars and have general car knowledge. And, you think, well, they know LSs, they know this, they know that, so they should know Mustangs. It can't be that different, right? Well, modern Mustangs literally talk to you. They literally talk to you, okay? They basically tell you what's wrong. And what blows my mind is that techs and mechanics, general mechanics, don't look at the obvious. So let me ask you guys a question. If you have a O2 circuit code, an O2 circuit code, what do you think that is? I'll let y'all shade tree mechanics answer, because some of y'all are ASE certified. Let's say the car has 102 and you have a circuit code. Macho Matt. Made of stone. Chase, I'm telling you, they cluster BM. My God. My God. You should open shops. Mach 1 Jaeger, you should open a shop. So what does that mean? When you have a circuit code. Should I change the O2? When the fuck? Okay. Now, not only is the car telling you what to do, the car is telling you what to do or what to look for. It has literally made your life easy. So do you know what some people start doing? They start unplugging shit. Well, let me turn it on and unplug the throttle body and see what it does. Hey, Alex, I got a TPS code. A throttle position code? Yeah. Can you send me the code? And instead of them sending me the picture or the code number, they say, I said it's a throttle position code. Motherfucker, I need the number. PO whatever. P this. Oh, U0109. P0688. What does that mean? Mechanics are out there unplugging things to try to diagnose something. They unplug stuff and they cause more issues than they're trying to fix. I'll give you an example. If I was to pick one sensor out of any sensor in the vehicle that is responsible for 60 to 70% of the car's operation, is the mass airflow sensor. So if the car doesn't start and you unplug the mass airflow sensor and it starts, but it sounds like shit, do you think it's a bad sensor? Do you think it's a bad tune? Or did you give me the wrong information on what the housing size is? They start unplugging stuff. Why are you unplugging anything? Data log the car. One more time. Data log the car and send it to the tuner. Stop trying to fix stuff by unplugging stuff. The way to fix a car, especially a modern Coyote, is not
Yesterday's price
is not by unplugging stuff. Are you just going to unplug stuff to say, well, the mass airflow sensor, the TPS, all the injectors are unplugged? It's not the fucking car, it's the tune. And the other thing that shops do, because they're an old school general shop, instead of they're trying to diagnose it themselves, then they get their Snap-on scanner out. And they go, oh, here's the problem, Alex. Here's the problem, Alex. You got rear O2 circuit codes. Sir, did you install long tube headers? Yup. Did you plug in the rear O2s? No. So it's a tune issue? Yeah, just turn them off. How many shops out there are sticking their head in the sand and are not aware of what the EPA is doing right now? Are you not aware of what the EPA is doing right now? And you're still out there in email with your shop name on it, telling the tuner to shut off the rear O2s because you didn't plug them in, or your Texas speed headers didn't have a bung. I'll just unplug them. Hey, why do I have rear O2 codes? I thought you tuned it for long tubes. Now, shops think that these cars have a VE table that we referenced. When you look at how Ford lays everything out on math-equipped cars, it's all in there. It's in the math. So if you add airflow, aka headers, typically you don't need any revisions for headers. Now, if you remove emissions components, that's on you. We cannot do anything about that legally. We have to stay in business. So if you, as a shop, tell the customer, Alex sucks as a tuner because he's not willing to break the law, you're fucked up. Just keep on plugging shit. Guys, I've had shops legitimately tell me that this car has a throttle stuck open code, and they say, what do you think the problem is? What's the code say? Throttle actuator stuck open.
Your throttle is stuck open.
My what? Yeah, the car just told you what the problem is. Well, I think it's in the tune. You think I can make the throttle get stuck open in the tune? How do I make the throttle get stuck open in the tune? You got the wrong throttle area and effective in the inverse and the torque. Shut up. You need to shut up. God damn it. So all shops aren't created equal. And PK Auto Design put up a great reel on their Instagram story the other day. Gentlemen took their, I think, Gen 2 or Gen 3 car to a shop, and they received a tuner kit. A tuner kit is like 52s or Deechwork 38s or Deechwork 55s or whatever they have, and it is intended to be just the hardware, and then you provide the injectors, you provide, this and this and that, aka the base kit, and then let your shop or tuner upsell you on injectors and a tuning device and send you on your way. Well, if you look at PK Auto Design's reel, the guy had stock spark plugs in it with a stock gap and some tune that they didn't know what the fuck to do with. Thank God the customer went in there and said, I need to take this to there you go. Thank you. Alex, tuner kit has no injectors or tune included, sir. So this gentleman was either smart enough or said, I need to take this thing to a specialty Mustang shop that knows what they're doing. Specialty Mustang shop. Guys, you understand most shops don't know what the fuck they're doing unless the tuner tells them to do it. And then I see people that own shops pop off on Facebook directly contradicting what we know is true, but because they have a shop name behind it, people go, oh yeah, I'm going to do what he says because he has a shop. The guy wouldn't know a goddamn thing unless the tuner told him it. He's just talented at bolting parts on and off. But anyway, back to PK Auto. They went out there, they fixed the guy up with good injectors, they fixed the guy up with NGK 6510s gapped at 26 to 28, and Lund Racing does the tuning for their out-of-state and race car stuff. So, and PK Auto Design, if I'm not mistaken, has just become a Lund Racing dealer. Yes, we're still growing with the dealer program. So guys, it's not, when we tell you, hey, take it to a shop, or take it to another shop, we don't do that because we're pushing business to this shop or that shop. I want you out of my life as soon as possible so that you can enjoy your car. So if you take it to Juan Bobo shop and puro pinche 956 a la verga cut, just take it to puro pinche friend. No big deal. He fucks with tacuaches all the time. What's a coyote? Same shit. A motor's a motor. Open it up. 4 cams. PK said, yes, sir, and we're proud of it. PK Auto Design has become do you know how, let's be honest, it's not easy to become a Lund Racing dealer. You have to have the volume, and you have to have a pretty dang good communication record back and forth to become a dealer. And shout out to them for becoming Lund Racing dealers, right? You can take it to Oscar Morin, knows his shit. Anyone in Texas that we talk about all the time, Midnight, Aldo, or Mexico Racing League. But I'm telling you, when I recommend shops to people, I say, hey, take it to that shop because they know what the fuck they're doing. They're not going to waste your time. They're going to get you going. And if there's an issue, they'll find it faster. Shops are also that are not well equipped to fuck with coyote cars. They're not data logging. They're just telling you what's wrong with the car. Then they get frustrated when we say we need to see a fucking data log, dude. I don't know what the fuck. Hey, the car's going. Can you send a tune revision for that? Oh, okay. Here you go. I know exactly what the issue is based on your stupid description. Send us a data log always. God damn it. So if your mechanic starts unplugging shit to diagnose an issue and then wonders why they have circuit codes for other issues. I've seen guys unplug injectors. I've seen guys unplug coils. I've seen guys unplug throttle bodies, and I've seen guys unplug MAF sensors and then wonder why the car has all these codes. You want to hear a good one? And I hope you don't think I'm putting him on blast, but I'm not going to mention his name. I had a gentleman say, Alex, after your tune was uploaded, the car runs like shit. When I floor it, it does nothing. Fix it, please. No data log attached. So I went, so can you data log it, please? I will when I get home. But this is unsatisfactory and I need my car fixed. Luckily, he was logging with HP Tuners. HP Tuners tells you the codes that are currently active in scanner software. And guess what codes he had active? The whole bank 2 side of the vehicle had injector circuit codes. That's right. The whole passenger side injectors were not plugged in.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
And I said, sir, you have circuit codes. Please plug your injectors in. It will perform well on our tune. Now, when you don't hear back from someone like that, you know they done fucked up. And that's okay. That's okay. Ah, fuck, I feel stupid. I'm embarrassed. God damn it. That's fine. But the first thing people go to is the tune. And it's not just the customer. It is the shop. It's not something I did. It's the tune. It's not something I did. It's Alex doesn't know how to tune. I want John Lund Jr. I demand John Lund Sr. tune my car. And Senior, you think I'm an asshole? Senior's at his wit's end. He's like, he sees the sun's getting real low. Sun's getting real low. He's been doing this for like 20 years. And you think he's going to sit there and go, hey, buddy, I apologize. No, Alex was actually nice to you. I'm about to stick my foot halfway up your ass. And he's like a size 14. So be careful who you ask for, because you might get way more harsh treatment if you think you're going to, pop off on the wrong one. I do everything based on Lund Racing's guidelines. I don't pop off on my own. I don't go rogue. I don't have my own set of files that are hidden away. I do everything how Lund Racing wants me to do it. And the moment you guys think that you're going to go above me and get nicer treatment, get ready to get your foot, his foot, someone's foot way up your ass, because I try to play it by the book. So guys, if you're going to take your car to a shop, make sure it's a vetted, good Mustang shop that they've built Mustangs before, that they know what they're doing. Ask a bunch of questions. Secondly, if you don't have those shops around you, ask us a bunch of questions and we can guide you through the process. We're actually pretty goddamn good, and we've gotten good at being damn good remote mechanics, even though that's not our gig. Sometimes you live in the middle of bumfuck Egypt and you need some guidance. We're here for you. But in my opinion, you should seek out a shop that knows what the fuck they're doing. So shout out to PK Auto Design for becoming the newest member of the Lund Racing Dealer Network. They're located in 12473 Gladstone Avenue, Unit S, Sylmar, California, 91342, if I'm not mistaken. Look them up on Google. They're not a sponsor. They didn't pay me to do this. I thought they deserved a little recognition because everything that's come out of there it has been pretty damn legit. I've never had an issue. Communication is on freaking point. And I just wanted to give them a nice little shout out. And there they are right there. If you want to do some research and look them up, PK Auto Design in California. So shout out to the Puro Pinche 91342 a la verga.
Puro Pinche 956 a la verga.
Oh my God. Okay, let's talk some shit. Yeah, let's talk some shit to the people here, and we'll go from there. All right, let's say hi to the people that came on. Again, guys, if you don't have a good tech, get them don't just because they're local to you doesn't necessarily mean they know what the fuck they're doing. Just because they pop off on Facebook or have a fast car on Facebook doesn't mean they know what the fuck they're doing. Sorry to tell you that. Caller in the house says I'm first. Coyote Fury, Diego Flores, 2000 MCR, Boost Lee, D-Rock, Fox, Rowdy Boy, Gallo Bravo, Jose Alvarado. We got GRG or Greg Bill, Garage Bill Coyote, but his name is Greg. Infamous S550, Cardis TV, 2000 MCR, Trevor Girlfriend, Darren Harper, Clip Clop the Horse, Robo Style, JM Decker. YouTube Corrupt and a Free Speech says I finally caved and cheated on my diet with some Oh My God cookies. They were delicious and very filling. The YDBT one is my favorite. Now I want to order more. Today, we are giving away another set of cookies. Oh My God Cookies _ LLC, ohmygodcookies.com. And thank the sponsors today, Parts Farm, 2 Auto Solutions. Thank you very much for being monthly sponsors of the show. I appreciate you more than you know. Thank you very much. Chrome Taint, Cluster BM, Spicy Chicken Sandwich. We got Second Shift Racing, Brandon, Miguel, Kabi Coyote, Godfather, Beats Ruviate by licking their fingers together and twisting the hot wires. Cody, Agent Orange, Mendoza's Coyote, D-Rock, all the fucking usual suspects. Let's get to the paid questions, get to talking some shit. Go from there. Okay, we got a paid question that I missed here. Let me get after it. Oh my God, a lot of fucking comments. Y'all ain't nothing to do. Channel support. Thank you, Alex, for the tune early today on my Steeda intake. I sent the correct log this time. I sold my V3 kit for some quick cash, running poor boy NA for now. I am considering that. For whatever reason, my Vortec kit just after the new engine has just been problematic. I'm getting boost now, but now I'm getting an absolutely random lean condition that is based on temperature. That's right. When the car starts up, it's fueling wonderfully. Once it gets to operating temperature, it progressively gets worse and worse and worse. So I'm like, what, the injectors? I don't know. I don't know. NA was so much fun. Time to put a Cobra Jet and cams on that hoe. Do you know what I am saying? Wiring is faulty. Oh, we got that. Yeah, right. More like YouTube ASE certified. Unfortunately, a lot of shops are opening up. And don't you see, doesn't it blow your mind when somebody runs a number and then automatically they think they can just open a shop? I see that so often, especially Mustang guys. I don't know about LS in the LS world. When some guy just runs a number and all of a sudden he's blah, blah, blah racing, I'm like, relax. An interview with PK Auto Design would be fucking awesome. Alex, obviously, if he has the time, seems like a busy dude. Yeah, both of us are on the busy side, but he seems like a real good dude. But I don't know if you guys know PK that well. I don't know much of their history. They seem to be legit as fuck. But I'll see what I can do. I still have David Crunkleton on deck, and I'm telling you, time is just at a premium right now. Excuse me. Hi, Boya John says, "What's up, Alex? Checking in. Thought I'd ask you if you'll ever say why you don't like BMR. I have UPR minus 197, but just thought I'd ask. I already did. Hike Boya John, I already said that. I already gave the whole story on the whole BMR saga, where one of their employees tried to get me fired just because I gave an honest review of their shit ass fucking parts. Tried to get me fired not once, but twice. And other shit in the background that will implicate many other people that don't need to be implicated right now. Soon, though. Hike, we answered the question for you, bro. FKA forever. I mean, it takes a special kind of piece of shit to, instead of saying, all right, that's his opinion on the parts, I don't care, then to say, let me go to his boss. Come to me and say something to my face. Please say it in my face. They won't. They try to go to the boss. Then they hold business dealings as leverage to try to fuck with you. Yes, This person knows this person, they might bail out this person's company that's going under. So if you don't fire Alex, this person is going to pull out of the purchase of the yeah. Fucked up shit, dude. Unreal. Poor boy in the house gave me $5. Thank you very much. Lightning owners pull a vacuum to make it chop. Unbelievable. PK in the house again goes, grass isn't always green on the other side, sir. The grass is plenty green here. Gotta love it. 94342. 91342. Cookies. There we go. Okay. We got pimping since 1997. Says Alex, I got a 10R80 Mustang, 3.6 liter Vortec, 10 PSI, living on pump gas with boosting 24/7. Can I run the boosting only tune with 19 degrees daily driving on race days only? If there's boosting in the tank, yes. If there is boosting in the tank, you can run a 19-degree tune on 10 PSI and not really have an issue. Alex, should I sell my 10-speed Mustang for a C6Z06? Absolutely. Absolutely. The C6Z06 borderlines on like legend status. Big fucking V8. Good trans. NA, it can be a 600 horsepower monster. Absolutely. Let's go. Let's do it. Talking to some of my friends today, and we're like all over the car scene. We're over it. We're like legitimately over the camaraderie sucks. Everyone's gay. Gay mods. It's chippy. Everyone's retarded. And I talked to my friend today, and he's deep in the car game. I go, "What's up, man? What's new with you? Any rumors?" He goes, "Alex, ever since I left the car game, no rumors, no bullshit. Business is way up. You would be surprised how calm I am because I don't have to listen to the fucking retards out there, fucking people, being chippy about tunes, competitive this part, that part. Unbelievable." Here we go. Sounds like a TVS in your near future. No TVS for me. I do not want a TVS in my car ever again because the only company that offers TVSs is Edelbrock. Already rep them. Didn't do a good job. I did a terrible job repping them. Sorry about that, guys. I just didn't care anymore. Sorry. Thank you for the blower, though. And VMP. And I've already done that. Been there, done that. No need to rehash old shit. No, thank you. The YWT cookie brings all the boys to the yard. It really does. Big Stewie says, "Hey, Alex, I want to switch to a PMAS from a JLT, but I'm having trouble finding one for an 11, 2.3 Roush, just a 10 to 14 GT500. Are they the same?" They're similar, yeah. I think a 2.3 Roush where the MAF tube enters is similar to a 10 to 14 GT500. I think it's even the same part number, if I'm not mistaken. But honestly, you're going to have to do the fit. Look, let me ask you a question. Why are you doing that? Are you trying to get more power or you want a better signal? Because I think at wide open throttle, both make similar power. But in terms of signal quality, oh yeah, PMAS is way better. Oh yeah, you guys got it. You guys got it. Bam, bam, bam. But you guys got it. FKA all fucking day. I do miss my Gen 3 with the flex tune only. Twin turbos are great, but I worry about things way more. Now FKA for life. Coyote Fury. Bro, Alex, fuck them. Fuck them forever. Fuck everyone forever. I don't give anyone a second shot. Alex is a Canelo of the tuning world. Look, I would never, thank you, I appreciate that, but I am not the I'm not the best tuner. Let's just say that I am really good at giving you a file that is vetted, because that's not a tuner. Junior, senior, they're tuners. Everyone else is more of a, I'll speak for myself. I'm more of a, here's a file that's going to work based on the collection of stuff we have. Here you go. Alex, that didn't work. Okay, well, I know a couple of tweaks, but before we go on messing with the tuning, let's play around with the math. Make sure the math is facing the right way. Make sure you gave me the right injector data. Make sure that your booster pump is connected and has a good fuse. Holy shit, Alex, how'd you know the fuse went bad on the booster pump? That's where my talent is. The diagnosing and paring down of issues is what I'm good at. I listened to the recent Peasant Chat and enjoyed that show a lot. I speak for everyone when I say we appreciate you doing these live shows. It helps ease the mind at work and travels. Guys, the world is so fucked up right now. You got gas prices bordering on $5, $6, $7. War is going to happen. Sorry, it's just going to happen. Parts don't get to us anymore. Everything's expensive. Inflation is stupid. But COVID went away. That's kind of cool. It just like disappeared. It's like, oh, it's gone. So look, the best thing I can do not only for my own sanity, but for people that think like me, is to give you guys just some hope that there's someone out there that can bring about 400 of you together that are like-minded and have some fun for an hour or so a day. That's not the worst thing ever. It's something to look forward to. I used to be a super hardcore Howard Stern fan back in the 90s. Then he became a liberal fucking homo, and I haven't listened to him in over 10 years. But during his peak, I loved what he said. I loved how he thought things through. When he was like struggling still. K-Rock days. Once he went to Sirius, he did good for a couple of years, basically became softcore porn, and then he became a super hardcore left-leaning dude, and I don't care for him anymore. But the times that I sat in front of the radio for 4 hours every day and just listened and laughed, I hope I bring a little bit of that to you guys, and hopefully you guys can forget about the day and just hang out with your bros. What up, Alex? Drop the like. I'll catch a replay. Love you, brother. Drink closer to the mic, please. You got it, Gordon Kemmerling. Whatever you want, Daddy. You're a member. You like that going down my throat, Daddy? 19 bolt-on E85 10R80 car. Stock injectors, replace fuel pump 3 times with a Detroit 400, and I still have low fuel pressure as low as 43 psi at what? NA? That's not good. What could it be? So you've replaced the pump 3 times with 3 Detroit 400 pumps? Is that what you're telling me? 3 Detroit 400 pumps are dropping a 43 psi commanded on an NA Gen 3 bolt-on car? Sheesh. Better signal and drivability. Thank you. Yes. Okay, then you can do that. I get it. Drivability and better signal. Yes. But at what? You're going to make similar power. Just trying to make sure your expectations are proper. Pat the one. Alex would be recognized as a software application support engineer in the IT world. It's a 6-figure role. Right. I'm not the one, Pat the one, that makes the software work. In terms of, that makes the software or populates the ones and zeros in the proper coding where it needs to be. Yes, yes, no, if then. I am the guy that once you're using the software and you're having trouble with it, I can go, hey, let's go through the steps of taking care of what's this, what's that, and go from there. Charles 27 says, I can't wait to get my car down there with Dakota. We're having a little trouble with the custom NA locked cams. That's a problem. And MAF housing. But I know being patient and listening to my tuner will get it done. So Charles 27, you got to understand one thing. And anyone out there that locks their cams, understand one thing. The drivability is gone. The drivability is gone. Have you ever driven a heavy cammed LS? Or a heavily cammed old school car? That low RPM chop that you love. And then you take off to about 11, 12, 1300 RPMs. That will never be smooth with a locked cam car. You have now taken the most beautiful aspect of that vehicle, VCT, away. You've taken cam control away. And it will never, ever, ever drive smoothly in the parking lot, really slow, low RPM, or leave a light super smooth unless you rev it past that chopping point. Just letting you know. That is a thing. Thank you for the laughs, Alex. Thank you, Mendoza Coyote. Alex, you're our Huckleberry. Thank you. Do I need I appreciate that, Mach 1 Jaeger. Facts. We just need a Beetlejuice. We have a Beetlejuice. Truviate Racing is like Beetlejuice, like the real Beetlejuice. If you say it 3 times, he'll appear. Beetlejuice, 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 and fucking Truviate shows up. You say that, but won't accept a friend request. No, I don't want to be your friend outside of this forum or in person. Look, if you happen to catch me cornered somewhere at a meet or somewhere at a FL2K or something, I am forced to talk to you and I'm forced to be nice. Only Garrett, Second Shift Racing, has seen me interact with people. And he's probably like, wow, he seems to be doing a good time. And inside, I'm slowly dying. But then he saw me turn from Alex to YOLO when the fucking loud horn or the speaker at Modnath was just loud as shit. And I just turned around and yelled at it like a dumbass. Thinking about moving from Mass to Louisiana. What? Not only no, but fuck no, Jordan Hirsch, Louisiana? Okay. Go to the flats in Holyoke, Massachusetts. Go to the flats near the softball field by the school. You'll know where it's at. In Holyoke, Massachusetts. Just hang out there for a day or two. If you survive, that's Louisiana. Alex, do you think a Gen 1 with a stage 3 cams and Cobra Jet is the best way to go? Yeah, if you're going to have a Gen 1 car, look, I actually started looking at Gen 1 cars today because I'm trying to plan my next move. The GT500 to me has not panned out the way I thought it was going to pan out. Okay, I'm still waiting on the header replacement. Talk about a month to get headers. Just sitting there. I can't daily the car because it's 1100 horse and a turbo 400 trans that gets smoking hot driving it 3 blocks. It's a race car only. And I said, nah, this car is not what I thought it was going to be. You know, after putting a bunch of money into fixing wiring issues, fixing the cooling system issue, tons of issues when I bought it, it just kind of made it just took the wind out of my sails. I drove that car and went 8-1 twice, and I thought this thing is badass. And I got it, and it didn't go any quicker than 850. It had fuel pump issues. It had alternator issues. I have thousands of dollars into it, and it just hasn't panned out. So I started looking at Gen 1 Coyotes today, 13, 14, actually 14 Ruby Red Coyotes. People still want $25,000 for a Gen 1 14 manual Ruby Red car. Oof, crazy. Alex, can you accept my friend request? I'm your biggest fan. Love Stan. Oh, there's not it. Where is it? Where is Stan? Do I have Stan here? I do have Stan.
Dear Mister, I'm
Yeah.
right, my friend.
This will be the last letter I ever send your ass. I love it. Gen 3 Coyote with a rough idle. Sometimes stall. Saw your videos about it, but I didn't get any code for months. Should I replace the solenoid anyway? Keep in mind, it's 2993, cold air intake and H-pipe. Mine never threw a code, ALS 227. Never threw a code. And it ended up being the cam reversion issues. My 2021 brand new motor that's in my 19 Mustang does not have that issue. Alex is everyone's friend. He loves to hear about your old racing story and the classic car that got away. Oh, no, thank you. 550 oil and new spark plugs too, says ALS 227. Then there you go, because after a little while, it's just going to act the same way. So make sure that the intake cams, ALS 227, data log what's happening. And during the almost stall and stumble, if your intake cam loses phasing, meaning falls out of its commanded point at idle, which is -20, if it falls into 0, it's the camera version issue. SK Performance Chef, money towards your GTR purchase. Look, I understand why Brian Luna from Mexico Racing League says, I'm just going to give up and be a total homo and get a UGR Lambo. Because you can go fast and just pay someone else to worry about it. And it's super high end and it's super fast. And not many people are going to beat you. You have an 11, 12, 1300 horse UGR Lambo. You're king daddy of a lot of places. Maybe not every place, but a lot of places. And it's just trouble free. And you just want to go fast. Do you think after a full day of tuning, listening to Shops Unplug shit, listening to people not send me logs, listening to Puro Pinche 956 a la verga cut, you think I want to tune on my car? You think I want to wrench on my car? You think it's relaxing to wrench on a car and tune on my car after I do that for 8 hours a day, every day? Fuck no. Fuck that GTR, get the 14. I still have my 11 GT manual premium, white with red leather interior. Oof, staying NA forever. Would love some ultimate headers, but they don't offer Gen 1. I agree. I think ultimate headers, if they want a piece of the pie, I don't know how many people would buy ultimate headers, and I don't know how many headers they'd have to sell to have it be worth it. But if I'm looking at headers and I have ARH, Cooks, Texas Speed, BBK, JBA, Stainless Works, and ultimate headers all in one, area to get, I choose ultimate headers. 100%. Fuck that GTR at the 14. You're psycho. Don't forget that Alex, the guy, is still working on a MAF delete. Are you building something right now? What are you doing? A Lambo, a GTR, a ZR1, a Red Eye? What you doing, bro? Hell no, I don't got that kind of money. I don't have that kind of money. I mean, I have that kind of money, but I'm not irresponsible with that kind of money. That's big boy money, man. That's big boy money, and I take that shit serious, And in these times, about the last thing I'm gonna do is start dumping all my money into cars again. Let's sell your junk. R8 all day. Me too. Alex, I already got that. Day off for scrambled eggs on the mic. Junior Diaz says, how you doing, Alex? How you doing, brother? Overbuilding a car helps add longevity. There's always someone faster. I'm telling guys, the stop mid-sentence and freak out was way more intense. And you're sitting there at the table like dad yelling at mom over a cold casserole. I'm telling you, I was like, hey, blah, 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 mother. I just started yelling at the speaker because the guy at fucking Modnats doesn't understand that the microphone amplifies your voice. This amplifies your voice. So if you're going to yell, back up and yell. Don't yell right in it like a fucking moron. I would buy some of my 14 if they have made them. I would buy some for my 14 if they ever made them. I would too. If I get a 2014 Mustang, it's going to be a manual NA deal for a little bit, and then eventually be a T56 blower thing. I would definitely say to Ultimate Headers, hey, Ultimate Headers, come on, let's do this. Let's do the thing. Look, if Ultimate Headers made F-150 headers, I have an F-150. I would put them on my shit ASAP. Again, if they made headers for the F-150, I would put them on my truck ASAP. And if I went turbo, I can still use those headers because it would be a remote mounted turbo like Jake has. Tony cam time. I don't think Tony's on the camera. Where's Tony? Yeah, Tony's not on camera. See? There's Tony cam. He's not on the camera. He's just kind of shy today. You know what I mean? I don't know where he's at. Tony, what you doing? Bro. Tony. He ain't coming. He ain't coming. He don't give a fuck. Fuck him. That's my fault. I worded it wrong. Got it. On the subject of Gen 3 cam issues, you Gen 3 guys ever do a pull and right after the car drops to idle RPMs while rolling? Can cam phase do that? Drops to idle RPMs while rolling. On the subject of Gen 3 cam issues, you Gen 3 guys ever do a pull and right after the car drops idle RPM? What the fuck is he saying? Are you still on the gas when it does that, Gordon? Or do you let off the gas when it does that? The real Alex is that cool uncle. He doesn't give a fucking person shit. We were checking out chicks and roasting fuckboys walking by at Texas 2K with Frank. Exactly. That was a lot of fun. I like hanging out with him. You ever tune an F-150, 250, 6.2? Yeah. The Raptor NA. We did some at VMP. Fucking AIDS, bro. AIDS all day. Cooks all day. Fuck out of here. If you sell the GT500 for $75,000, C601 can be had for that price. If I get $70,000, look, if I get $70,000 for the GT500, it's gone. If you have $70,000 right now, look, my goal is to get it running back to where it should be, 8.1. 8.1, it has to run in 8.1 again under my possession. That's the only thing that keeps me from fucking selling it right now. I want to, I want to have a nice bottom second 8.1 run again, and then I can go, okay, stick a manual in it, or just sell it. Probably just sell it, or get a diode for the converter so it runs, so it's like doesn't run as hot because the converter's not constantly flying all over the fucking place, and then maybe enjoy that because I want to street drive it more. I definitely want to street drive that car a lot more, but I can't because it's just not configured that way. I got to get an exhaust. That's why the headers are coming. Once the headers get here, I do the X pipe or H pipe, probably an H pipe. Do probably a stock catback or a MagnaFlow catback for the bitch. If they make them in 3-inch, I'll get them in 3-inch. I'll have to talk to a lot of people because it's got a TIG Vision anti-roll bar. It's going to be tight back there, but I want a full exhaust on that car. Why are you yelling at the mic? Exactly. Are these automatic Gen 3 issues? Never had that problem with my 6-speed. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. I know that if 10R80s go into lit mode, they drop to neutral at watt. So if you're having an issue, meaning if you're at wide open throttle, Gordon Kemmerling, and the car just drops to idle, that means it's in under failsafe. Folks running out trading their trucks and large SUVs for econo shit boxes due to gap prices. Stop it. Life is too short to not enjoy what you drive. People are doing crazy reactionary things. Look, for a lot of you that didn't drive in 2008, gas was about this price in 2008 under the Bush years. Right, Pat the One? We remember 2008. That was a long time ago. A lot of you guys weren't even driving back in 2008. I was. I had a 3/4 ton Chevy truck, 6-liter. Motherfucker drank fuel. I just bucked up and fucking put the fuel in it and shut the fuck up, and I got to work. It sucked. It was like an extra $20 a tank to fill it up. Did I bitch and moan? No, I needed to get to work. I just didn't buy a fucking a Monster Energy drink and a fucking Snickers bar every morning, and life was okay. I wasn't there complaining like a fucking dumbass. Buy a C601. Fuck it. Why do you guys think a C601 is going to cure my problems? Now I got to learn a whole new platform and now deal with Corvette guys that are going to tell me how I'm doing everything wrong. You think I want to listen to Corvette guys tell me how I suck and how I'm doing everything wrong? And then when I do good in the car and run a number, they're going to say, oh, because someone else is, shut the fuck that. Fuck that shit. Customer said his car overheated and wouldn't start. Pulled the lid on the Odin blower tonight and was met with a number 8 delete mod. Someone was lying. It's over, Johnny. It's over. It's overheating.
Nothing is over.
Yeah, bullshit.
Nothing.
You just
You
can't
just
turn
don't
it off.
turn it off.
Just don't turn it off. It's, well, hey, I'm going to drop off the car to you guys because it's overheating. Usually does that when you blow a piston into the fucking intercooler. Did he shit on the floor? I saw a stain. No, it's not a shit. It's his bone. That right there is his bone. It's his little nyla bone. Oh, shit. Let me see. That right there is his nyla bone. He chews on that motherfucker and just passes out. He chews on that motherfucker and just passes out. Edwin Martinez says, Alex, if you put it in neutral, why does my car idle? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, is that what he's saying? I don't get it. Anytime you read something more than 2 times, I know you're confused. Oh my God. I've had my Gen 3 stall slowing down, coming to a stop. Yeah. Again, look at the cam phasing. Look at the cam phasing. Mr. Physical says Trackhawks and Hellcats, and he doesn't know it's Hellcats and Trackhawks. Hellcats and Trackhawks. I graduated in high school in 08 and under Obama as well. Exactly. These prices, guys, have been around. This has happened before, and it's for similar bullshit. War. And you know what's funny? You and I both know the gas stations did not pay $5 for their fuel a gallon in the tank. They buy their gas 3 months in advance or some shit like that. So they lock in their prices way beforehand. So this is a futures market. Don't you think there's price gouging happening here and there because the shit that's in their tanks didn't go up overnight? Like they didn't go, oh, this new shipment is coming right from Saudi Arabia, so I'm going to just put it in and jack it up. I'm not making any extra dough. Bullshit. Why do you guys think the oil field workers like high gas prices? Go. Tell me if you work in the oil field and you don't love high oil prices. Tell me you don't love high oil prices. Alex, sounds like a fail-safe issue possibly then. It does seem like it neutrals out on throttle and has no response for a couple of seconds. That sounds like traction control, Gordon Kemmerling. That sounds like traction control, dude. Traction control shuts the throttle. You got to turn advanced track off. Just had a hood customer with 570 score trying to buy a Hellcat. Hey, man. Hey, man, I saw Lil Durk's video, man. I'm trying to slide because the Hellcats get away from the cops. Fucking stupid. The fuck out of here. Get a job. Stupid. Water bottle in a sock. My dogs love it. Water bottle in a sock. My dogs love it. Interesting. Have to try that. Tortas and elotes. Pay increases. Alex is right. I work in the oil field. Don't you guys love these high oil prices? You love it. You love it. I knew so many oil field ballers when I lived in El Paso. Overnight oil from Saudi Arabia. Right. They don't overnight oil from Saudi Arabia. They don't overnight this shit from Russia. They don't overnight this shit from Qatar. The shit that's in their tanks has been locked in for months. So motherfuckers be like, looking like the Indian guy with gold on his shit. Indian guy with gold. With gold. They're looking like this guy. I mean, gas station owners right now are probably like looking like this motherfucker. And they're like, oh, we got these stupid Americans are going to have another war. They're going to have another war. We're going to have so much fucking money. We're going to have so much fucking money. We don't know what to do with the money. What should I do with the money? Ban dirt. I don't know what I should do with the money. I don't know what you should do with the money. What do you think? I'm going to get a Cuban and a gold shirt. You're going to get a gold shirt? Yes, I'm going to get a gold shirt. And I'm going to get a mask that's made out of gold. Damn. Banchode. Banchode. Hello. Hey, where'd you get that chain? Oh, Ukraine war. Ukraine war? Yeah, Banchode. Fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable. Fast and Furious 26, where they hijack the gas trucks. Good dip. Good dip. I miss the smell of loaded gas. I used to work for a gas station. They only make about 2-3 cents per gallon. They make their money from the shit they sell inside. Come get their shitty gas and then get a Viagra liquid. Okay. What is it called? It was called like Spice or Snap or something like that. Remember that shit they sold at gas stations when you're paying your bill, paying your Coca-Cola, and it's like, get hard on forever if you use this. And it was like some like spice or some incense. Ali Baba. Are you reading the headlines in those Indian gold pictures? It says he got hacked to death in front of his son. Holy shit. Really? Where? Let me see. Damn. Where does he got his shit taken out? India gold man buttered to death. Could it be because you're walking around with a gold shirt, son? Panchot. Oh, did you hear that Panchot got beat up to death? What do you mean Panchot got beat up to death? What happened? He was walking around with his gold shirt and the Cuban link and the chain that said a Sonoko, like a Gucci Mane with his fucking chain. Panchot had one made of Sonoko. He likes Gucci Mane. What happened? Oh, he got beat to death with goat foot. Goat foot? Horny goat weed. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? Would that be all today? That would be all today. Thank you very much. Would you like to get hard on for your wife for many hours? That's an odd question. I just want a pack of bubble gum. I understand, sir. But this incense will make your dick very hard. This incense would make your dick very hard and your wife would love it. Blet. Blet. Josh Figueroa says, hi, Alex. About to drive a Prius until a Republican is back in office. I hate you, my friend. Thank you very much. Come again. They be selling honey now, Alex. Honey? My boss is Indian and brags about his base model Range Rover. Don't forget, Alex, people are struggling because their credit score is matching their gas prices. Suka, Baljit. Look, I don't know what you guys would be doing if you guys daily drive a Mustang GT. Like if you guys have a daily Mustang GT, you're not doing okay. We got to check in on friends that are dailying Cobra Jet cammed E85 Mustang GTs. Like, I mean, I'm lucky that I have a couple of vehicles. The truck gets really good gas mileage when I'm not on the gas. So does the Mustang GT. It gets close to 17 boosted as long as I'm on pump gas and off the go pedal. But for you guys that have like full bolt on or, E85 only boosted cars and you're just driving around dailying a car, gas is going to be like $200 a week for you guys. And I drove to my buddy, to Jake's shop today after work. It was a half-hour drive and it wasn't more than 10 miles. The traffic was insane. Thank God I don't have to drive in that shit often every day. If I had to drive in my car 1 hour every day on a manual Mustang, I'd kill myself. No, thank you. I daily my 302, 80,000 miles, and I'm thinking about selling it. I daily my 85 tune Mustang. God damn it. My friend, hurry up and buy. Is that going to be all? And you know the guys that comment on the shit you're fucking buying? Let's say you just want to be a fucking pig and you get a regular Coca-Cola, a chunky bar, and some sixlets. My friend, this is no good. This is no good. This is going to be very harmful for your stomach. You know what's harmful for me? I'll shut up. I ain't worried about the gas prices. My insurance went up. I daily that exact setup with ported heads. Why do you daily a highly modified, like very ported heads? Fuel here is over $120 a tank. I'm flexing my pay just by having a V8. That guy drives a truck? He must be loaded. Daily driven Gen 3 on 85, getting 12 miles a gallon in the city. I daily drive a 350 that runs on 93. My gas budget has gone up substantially. Did you hear that Chris Cervenka's car blew up? Steeda, he works at Steeda. A GT350 blew up. I was not surprised at all. Not because he's a bad driver or he beats the shit out of the car. He tracks the car often and daily drives it. I said, yeah, no. In my head, I went, that bitch gonna go. That bitch gonna go. I'm sorry. GT350s aren't meant to be dailied. They're meant to be ragged out, NA, and then put them back in the fucking garage. Don't daily drive it. Daily driving a car that has a flat plane crank and potentially has been beat the fuck up in the past. I am so suspect on GT350s that if I was to ever buy one, I'd have the motor built. I'd have rods and pistons and sleeves in that bitch ASAP. Everything else stock crank, stock everything else. I'd have rods and pistons in that motherfucker immediately and a T56. Then I might think about fucking around with it. I daily a Honda Insight. I get 120 miles a gallon lately. Any updates on the Fairmont? Fuck no. You're not going to hear about the Fairmont for years. Years and years and years and years. That is a long-term project. Daily a Scat Charger. Shit's whack at the pump with this boat. No, my credit isn't 392. I might ditch my F-150 and go EV. I'm telling you, they're pushing you that way. It's almost like the gas prices went up to push you into EV, and I think that's the wrong thing to do. I think if you make EV a viable option, that's a better way of doing it. But if you're the government and you're looking at this gas crisis as an opportunity to push people towards EV, people are going to push back. No one wants to be forced to do a goddamn thing. I feel like you're commenting on the gas I'm buying, says Gordon Kemmerling. My Alfa Romeo gets 30 miles per gallon. I love it. Oh, my Lambo gets 2. Replace the fuel pump 3 times. 2 times using a Deechworks 400 fuel pump. All fuel lines to the fuel pump outlet are good. Will RU47s and a BAP help low fuel pressure? Look, if you have low, you should not. JSCAT. I have a stock pump in my Gen 3 Mustang with a BAP, and it supports 700 rear wheel horsepower. Right now, the car makes 12 or 13 pounds of boost. With C16, it was 22 degrees. That's probably 780 wheel. And it's supported, no problem. It held pressure up to 58 or so PSI at wide open throttle. So I don't know what to tell you. Are you sure it's not is it a Cobra Jet setup, JSCAT? And if it's a Cobra Jet setup, did you ever have to remove the DI line, the supply line, to install your manifold properly? Let me know. Broke boys complaining about $5 a gallon. Just grabbed 12 5-gallon pails of VPC 85. Says Nuck Wid, suck dick. I'm telling you, I bought 2 pails, 2 5-gallon containers of C16. It was over $200. This is dumb. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done. Alfredo, I'm at the liquor store heavy, bro. I'm drinking now. Fixing the daily my Z50 mini bike, 80 miles a gallon. I daily my semi. Oof, nuts. My car's still stock and it's going to stay that way for the time being because this bullshit. Hell, cost $90 just to fill up my truck for 200 miles. Fuck, $4 E85. You ever find out how much R&D Jake has in that turbo kit? Oh, yeah. He has a shitload of time in that turbo kit, but he's not gonna put it in production because after he did the math, he said I'd have to sell it for like $10,000 and then to make a good profit, and then I'd have to support it. I'd have to hire a whole bunch of people to ship it, package it, make the piping, make sure everything's in order, make sure all the nuts and bolts and instructions are inside of it, take phone call issues on it. He goes, Alex, I can't do that. I can't add another massive product to my inventory or to my store or website because I don't have the manpower to support it, and I'm not going to make any money on it that I should make. So yeah, I don't think he's going to fuck with it at all. If he puts it in my truck, it'll be a year from now. On point with that comment, Alex. I don't know which one. Daily driving an 03 Corolla with a check engine light, still pushing 25 miles a gallon. Every Corolla has a check engine light. Hell, my girlfriend's Honda Accord has a check engine light. Hey, Alex, what do you call people with EcoBoost Mustangs on Corsa Extremes, high power? I don't know. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to just say some homophobic rant or something like that? What do you want me to do? I'll do that for $50, not $5. I'd pay $10,000 for that kit. I know, me too. But you got to think what it takes to support a turbo kit. Let's say you have all the brackets, all the nuts and bolts, all the piping for different setups, extra cab, regular cab, quad, super crew, 6-foot bed, 8-foot bed, because some dumb motherfucker, super crew, 8-foot bed is going to want that shit like a dumbass. Jake has to now support 3 or 4 different body styles, different turbo options, tuner kits, and then he has to have people to package it, manufacture it, package it, and then take phone calls on it in case they have any issues, troubleshoot it, blah, 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 blah. That's like 3 or 4 people he has to hire. And he goes, nope, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I just tell him to do what On3 does. I just tell him to do what On3 does. Just don't give instructions or help. That's not how Jake does it. Jake, you can look at his instructions on his drive kits, and they're insanely well thought out. And Jake doesn't do anything halfway like that, which is why he's who he is. Gas prices got me a 55 on the freeway. I'm glad I just paid off my car. I need that extra cash to pay for gas. Jake would need a solid hookup on expendables and the materials to make it happen. You know the deal. Stop crying about gas prices, please. No one gives a fuck. No, I get it. I get it. Look, I don't cry about gas prices. I put that shit in my tank and I go. But it only costs $4,000. But On3 only costs $4,000. Stupid. Absolutely. The people that go to On3 for the price blow my mind. And then the ones that go to On3 for the price then complain about the install, complain about the materials, really blow my mind. Interesting. Just offer one kit, bye-bye. That's not how it works. Dude, we offer ghost cam tunes. Other people offer burble tune. Why don't you offer burble tunes? Because number one, it's probably not emissions friendly. Number two, we don't want to make 17 different tunes. We don't want to make a pump gas burble, flex burble, E85 burble, E85 cam burble. Then you go, oh, I'm going to put a Steeda cold air intake on it. Now that's 5 tunes I got to do with potential yes burble, no burble. That's like 8 files. And with the new HP TDN stuff, that's like 12 files. No, thank you. No, let's just keep it simple, no burble. And Jake is going to be like, if I offer one kit, people, anyway, the reason I said that is because people complain that we don't do burble tunes and they get mad that we don't do burble tunes. So Jake's going to get calls about, hey man, I'd really love your kit on my super crew. Can you just do one for me, please? Okay, that'll be 11.5. 11.5? Your kit says 10,000 online. Right, I'm going to make you a custom one. Oh, fuck that. I'm going to go to On3. Stop complaining about gas prices, a.k.a. I voted for Joe Biden. Ooh, talking that shit. Strawberry lemonade? Alex, you black? It is strawberry lemonade. How do you know? You can manipulate the clutch on downshifts for burble. You don't need a tune for that shit. That's what I say. But people just keep wanting burble tunes. Yeah, I think about it this way. What the fuck are you going to do? Not just put gas? Okay. Well, you guys are arguing. Got it. Alex, please send me one of each. Cold air intakes, tune, package. All of this, and Shelby's coming out with a $1 million carbon fiber Coyote powered Cobra. Shelby is coming out with a $1 million carbon fiber Coyote powered. What are you talking about? Pretty much, Phil. Put a link to Turo Viate kit. Oof, unreal. Alex, Lund has base file for 17 F-150 Boss manifold stage 3 cams. Where'd you get the cams? 17 F-150 stage 3 cams with an F-150 firing order? Who makes an 17 F-150 stage 3 cam for the proper firing order? Or are you using Mustang cams? Harley 4-door. Are you using Mustang cams? If I'm not mistaken, I don't think you can interchange Mustang cams into an F-150 without having like massive issues. If I'm not mistaken, I need way more clarity on that one. Thought could do it to 2. No. What? How am I going to change? how am I going to change? What? Has to be Mustang. It has to be Mustang cams because the F-150 has a different firing order, Harley 4-door. The F-150 has a different firing order because the crank's different. So you can't just put Mustang cams in the bitch, if I'm not mistaken. Exactly. Nope, the firing order is different. Exactly. That's what I thought. A coyote's a coyote, isn't it? No, a coyote is not a coyote. No way. No. You can't just shove an F-150 motor, complete motor, cams included, into a Mustang. I think the bottom end is different, and I think then you have to mess with the firing order in the tune and then the injector mapping in an F-150. So you'd have to change the dude, just no. If they don't make F-150 specific cams, don't bother. It's a stock Manny stock injector E85 header car. Damn, Jay. I don't know what the deal is with that car then. I have no idea. I almost feel like giving you the cookies because I feel sorry for you. Harley 4-door. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm kind of confused on that one. That's not a Harley. That's B-Turvy. Crank is same. Cams are different. Okay. Is the crank the same? I know the firing order is different. I know the firing order is different for sure. And the injector mapping is different. But is the interesting. Crank's the same. Okay, I'll let me talk to Senior. Fuck that. Senior loves these questions. Let me see. Senior, John Lund Senior. Here you go. I got him on here. Is a Gen 2 F-150 crank the same as a Gen 2 Mustang crank? Because he's way into motors, and I take his advice over any of y'all. Sorry. No, it's not the same crank. It can't be right. That's what I'm saying. Rebel 6 says, yes, it is. Different firing order, different crank. Here we go. We have a debate. Same part number. Oh, relax with the part number shit. Relax with the part number shit. We talk about that next show. Differences between F-150s and Yotis versus Mustang Coyotes. No, we're not going to do all that. Oh, Senior's typing. Hold on. I said, is a Gen 2 F-150 crank the same as a Gen 2 Mustang crank? And we'll see what he says. A mass debate. Both cranks are steel cranks. Jesus Christ. In terms of firing order. Or, I mean, they might be the same. Look, I don't know. I don't care, to be honest with you, but it's interesting. When in doubt, ask Turvy. Turvy, what do you think? Just Google it. That shit probably chopping, though. Drop it in, send it, cut. Part number says Mandingo. That's very good. Yesterday's crank is not as today's crank. Cams and firing order are different. So it looks like the crank is the same according to Senior. But if 4-door Harley, you need if you're going to put Mustang cams in the F-150, the injector mapping and the firing order has to change in the tune. Don't even do it. Just stop it. Just stop it. What movie best represents the current craziness occurring in the world these days? Boy, I fucking have no idea. Demolition Man, right? Demolition Man, Sylvester Stallone. That movie is the closest thing. He says crank is the same, which is why F-150 motor can swap Mustang cams and run Mustang tune. Same crank. So you have it from the man himself, John Sr., that the crank is the same. But if you put Mustang cams in an F-150 motor, the firing order and the injector mapping have to change in the tune. Technically, you can do it, but I would rather you just get specific cams for the F-150, if they're even possible. Same crank, old school. Gotcha. Okay, so basically, that's what you can do. You can get a Gen 2 F-150 motor, put Mustang cams and the proper harness to change the injector mapping. And actually, not even. You can just run the Mustang cams and the firing order is similar. Interesting. I know that this is what you have to do on F-150s, right? If you have an F-150 Gen 2 bottom end, you need the injector mapping change. I'm sorry. If you have a Gen 2 F-150 motor, complete motor, you have to have a harness that changes the injector mapping, or you change it in the tune, which is a complete fucking pain in the ass, and the firing order in the tune, similar to what they do at Power by the Hour. Erox says I stand correct. There you go. You can move the pins. You can move the pins in relation to each other, like flat plane. You could have up and down, up and down. Exactly, but god damn it, it sounds like a lot of work. Just because the firing order is different doesn't necessarily mean it's a different crank. Back in the day with a small block Chevy garbage, you could change the cam for a different firing order. That's what I did, Alex. You tuned it, ran nines with a Gen 2 VMP, says Rebel 6. That's right. I remember him. It was a red car, if I'm not mistaken. Basically, it was an F250 bottom end with Mustang stuff on the top, and he basically ran the same Mustang tune. The Boss crank did have slightly different balancing, though, for thicker Gen 2 rods. So essentially, Gen 2 and Boss are the same. 302, 351. So basically, Senior saying 302 and 351 Windsor, different firing order, but you can run a 351 firing order on a 352. It makes sense? I go, yes. Yes. I like having him ready to go. Idiocracy, Contagious, and Demolition Man combined together is what we're going through right now. ESS kits are vetted. Vortec is Paxton. Yes. Drop out drives. ESS is a vetted kit. You know why? Gets the same exact tune as a Vortec and a Paxton. Same exact tune. Let me get a flame tune pot, a Denal Gnick car for the win. And did he say 352? He said 351. Thank you. Thank you, sir. And I say thank you, sir. Oh, there he is. He's here. He's here. I finally found him. He was hiding. There. Where's little man? Where's little man? Where are you? Oh, come on, little man. Where are you, brother? He's like way under. The camera won't pick him up. He's way under it. See? Yeah, there he is. Let me move the camera. Let me move the camera a little bit so you can see little man. There. Oh, see, you can barely see him out of the corner. Barely see him out of the corner. Right there. The day Senior gets back on the chat and talks a little shit with us. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he's good people. Tony at the disco, we see him. Yeah, he's out there hanging out, and just kind of all you see is his paw, pretty much. So that's all he's got going on. He usually tries to chase the little disco balls, but lately he's grown up and knows that he can't catch them, so he's kind of bored at them. Just tuning in, says Mr. Barra, how you doing, sir? Turvey doesn't mess around with peasant coyote motors. Exactly. Little man, just chilling. I'm just gonna leave him on. Fuck it, leave him on. Fuck it, we'll do it live. There we go. Little zoom action. Does Tony like to go on rides? Yeah, he loves it. Loves it. He kind of freaks out in the car. The truck. He likes the truck. He doesn't like the car. The reason he doesn't like the car is he can't see that well. The truck, he just sits there and sees everything, and he's like, "Whoa!" This is blown away by everything he sees all the time. I like the shirt. What is it? I like Alex. I like the shirt. This is the Bondo Bird shirt. You don't know Bondo Bird? Come on, we all know Bondo Bird. Bondo Bird's legit as fuck. There's little Tony getting up. Do they make 307 stickers since the Gen 3 Coyote displacement is slightly higher? Why? Do you want to put it on your car? Why do you put a sticker on your car? What's wrong with you? Yeah, I want to put a 307 sticker on my car. Why? Is the Mustang Coyote better than the F-150 motor? I think Gen 2 are similar. But the Gen 2 are slightly lower compression. Again, Admiral Peck, the Gen 2 are slightly lower compression. Gen 3, pretty much the same in terms of compression and power output. And strength, for whatever reason, seems like F-150 Coyotes are a little stronger from what I've seen. I need to buy some cookies. Yes, I'm fat. Guys, Oh My God Cookies is legit. Get over there. Go to Oh My God Cookies. They say they get a nice little uptick every time our show is on, and I love to hear that shit. 80 weeks to get that shirt. Exactly. Abso-freaking-lutely. Buying cookies today for sure. Please do. They're great people. Does your shirt take 80 weeks to get there as well? Just don't wear that shirt when driving the white car. You'll miss a shift. Wow. Cluster BM coming in with the burn. The instant Bondo Bird burn. He's shrapnel. It's 5 better than a 302. It's 5 better than a 302. A 307, it's 5 better than a 302. What's the lead time for a Bondo Bird shirt? I think he's got plenty of shirts, and he also has hoodies. So if you guys want to hit a Bondo Bird on Instagram for a hoodie, there you go. 307 sticker because you're gay. There he is. He's showing you his balls, having his a good time. Oh My God Cookies? Yes, I'll give them away when I feel like it. Not you, though. Them cookies are too good. Bindi shirt, stamped in Chin, packaged in the USA. What the fuck did he just say? Them cookies are too good. Alex, you going to get Tony late? I don't know. See, I'm on the fence about little man. I don't want to snip his balls, but they say you should if you're not planning on breeding the dude. And I'm like, I like him intact. I don't know. Call me crazy, but my other dog was intact for 8 years, never had any issue, didn't pee in the house, didn't have any, he doesn't pee in the house, he doesn't mark, he doesn't have those territorial things. He got over his humping phase. I'd like to keep them intact. You know what I mean? But in my opinion, yeah, people I think just say snip, snip, snip. And I'm like, but why? Like, I don't want to have kids. And people are like, why don't you get a vasectomy? And I'm like, why fuck with my dick at all? And balls. Just leave them alone. Just not on their hair. Yeah, got to keep Tony's manhood. Exactly. Tony's flexing. Just get a sandwich bag and rub one out for Tony. Yeah, no, I'm good. Sounds like you've had experience with that. Why would you even say that? Get a sandwich bag and rub one out for Tony? Red Rocket Tony? Are you fucking nuts? I won't cut my dog's balls off. Me neither. It might calm him down, but also might allow him to gain weight. I don't want him to gain weight, and I don't want to calm him down. I love his rambunctiousness. I love how athletic he is and fast. Jumps high. He's nuts. I love it. She blowing me up while chilling on the chat like, "Bitch, go away." Turviati knows what that 3.8 isn't a Mustang, right? I got my Pro Charger Stage 2 installed, boosted life. Into 7/8 or 2-inch headers. Who in the fuck puts 2-inch headers on something that doesn't make 1,400 horsepower? 2-inch headers? 2-inch headers. Come on, stop it. Inch and 7/8, bro. Unless you're making over 1,100 wheel, you don't need more than that. Tony said these nuts. The best part about affirming a Whipple is that it's paid off before you get it. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. Alex, you were on the money. My bypass valve was stuck open, causing low boost. Brandon Painter. When I saw 1.4, I think you have a Pro Charger, 1.4 air load. I go, and then he pulled it down and it made 1.4 air load. I went, that sucks. So if I were you, since you're on E85 in a return system, if I'm not mistaken, I would be careful. Give me a 6,500 RPM hit. Once you get the bypass working properly, that thing's going to fucking roll out. It's going to be stupid fast. So be careful. If Turvey has his, Tony keeps his. Oof, man, not going to lie. A 3.8, not going to lie. Not going to be a 3.8 for long with SVT. Playing Red Rocket like Butters. That's sus. Kind of sus. Just nut on the sack. Get him out of here. This man isn't allowed near dogs. Get a sandwich bag and let it and jerk him off, he said. I bought an MGW shifter on their website and it says, how did you hear about us? And I wrote, YOLO douchebag. Did they immediately cancel your order? It's all in the training. Snipping to reduce overpopulation. My dog is 16 with his nuts. Homeboy is perfect. He is not marking. He's not aggressive. He is just awesome as fuck. Hella sus. Gen 3s are stronger because they changed back to a longer 12mm head bolt and added strut to the block at 12 o'clock in the water jackets by the boards. Also, there's more webbing in the block. Hey, look, JC Decker actually reads the manual, or he Googled stuff. Interesting. Christ, man, even Turby has to say something like that. All Motor Coyote guys. Yes, pretty much. All Motor Coyote guys talk that way. Victor is suspect. A sucker Alex, a sucker left my ass off 2-inch head ass. What is happening? What is happening? Wheel horsepower limitations on the Gen 3 boosted pump ESS G3. Look, if you're on race gas with a dense fuel like C16 or something like that, I don't really want you to go too much more above, like, I've seen guys make 800 wheel, but on a Gen 3, be careful, because if you're going to use a stock fuel rail, that is a restriction. So if you have a stock fuel system with a boosted pump, 750, maybe 770, you might start to see a restriction with the crossover pipe on the stock fuel rail. You might need to upgrade the fuel rails at least. 7.5-inch headers for the matching pistons. Hey, Alex, can a Gen 2 R? Oh, whoa. Homeboy is making an appearance. Oh, where is he? There he is. He's here now. He is now here in front of me. I wonder how many shops have upsold customers to 2-inch headers from inch and 7/8. Boy, you got to be a special kind of stupid to put 2-inch headers on a car that doesn't make above 1,200 horsepower. It is an absolute waste of time. Victor, you're making everyone uncomfortable, bro. What the fuck, Victor? Did Victor say something else about dogs? I had a friend that would breed bully pits and would sell his dog sperm, and that's how he retrieved it. So I used to work with a guy named Chris at VMP. One of the funniest characters you've ever come across. Puerto Rican as fuck. Tony looking for the sandwich bag. And he's like, yo, I got to get my breeding stand. He used to breed pit bulls. The red nose, green eye, kind of like a reddish coat, look like a fucking a four-legged AK-47 and like a four-legged AK-47. Fast, agile, would jump anywhere. He goes, yo, Alex, I got to get me one of them stands so I can breed my dog. I go, what do you mean a stand? They have stands that lock dogs in a position for breeding. And he had to get the male, grab his dick, shove it in the vagina of the dog. I'm like, oh my God, dude. What? Jesus. You're out there grabbing dog dicks? You're out there grabbing dog dicks and shoving yo, I gotta get these dogs bred, man, because motherfuckers don't know how to breed them properly. So I wanted to make sure that my dogs get the right kind of blood. Oh my God. Rape stands sorry, you can't say that word here. Sex stands. You can't say that word, you get fucking canceled. But that isn't as bad as using a fucking sandwich bag. Fuck, doggy matrix. They lock females, Alex, and run the train. No, he's doing too much. A dog stand, really? Dude about to tell us he used to suck off his dog to make him bust in the bag. Oh, what is happening? Victor jerks off his dog. Victor jerks off his dog. Alex, no big deal, man. Just put it in a sandwich bag. That's how my friend sold his dog's sperm. So then how did he impregnate? How did he impregnate the dog? You got to suck it out and put it in there with your mouth. Oh my God. You guys are psycho. There goes the chat again. Victor loves doggy style. Yes. Options. Very nice. Oh, he recommended sandwich bag, so he's done it a number of times. Probably 2 dogs, 1 cup. Yay! He freezes the sperm, then slangs it in on the street. Did Bonobird paint those shirts next to the CNC machine in China? You need to give the cookies to Victor so he can bribe his dog with them. Turkey baster that dog. Push it in with your tongue, Alex. Oh, 2 dogs, 1 sandwich bag. Fuck me. Victor's done. Weight savings. Nikki, we're talking about impregnating dogs and jerking them off with a sandwich bag. Weight savings, carbon fiber, body parts versus power adder. Which one and first why? Love the video. Great content. Fuck, Nick's way out in left field. No big deal. Oh my God. My boy Victor having a rough night. You get the cookies. Trevor Pennick, EPA and Melissa. Let's get Trevor Pennick some cookies. Trevor Pennick, hit up Oh My God Cookies _ LLC. And he said, my boy Victor having a rough night. Oh shit. So Trevor, you win the cookies. You hit up Melissa or EPA. Oh My God _ LLC. Oh My God Cookies _ LLC on Instagram. ohmygodcookies.com. Good for you. Very good job. Very good. Made me laugh, and you get the cookies, sir. Yup. Doggy style is one of the best positions. Who has tried it? Is he okay? Is this guy like a Hispanic turvy? What's up, buddy? Are you? Oh, look at what he wants to do. Look at what he wants to do. He brings the ball out. I gotta admit, guys, this is one of the cutest dogs you've ever seen, like anywhere. He just wants to play, and he's super cute when he wants to be. And how many other dogs have you seen on chats that are super cute like this and just hangs out and does his thing and looks super cute doing it? Anyway. Oh my God, this guy's unreal. Victor doesn't work for me, says EPA. Fuck, I'm late, but at least my wife isn't. Hey-o, Power Rider is always first because once you notice it's pointless to race competitively, you'll at least have a fast, comfy car. Victor God, EPA thinks he's got the best cookies in the world or something. He kind of does. On this chat, he's got badass stuff. Sorry you're not getting them, but we got a winner for the cookies already. I'm uncomfortable. He overheard the convo. Exactly. Michael Vick taking notes off Victor Garza. Tony's going to bring you a sandwich. If Tony ever brings me a sandwich bag, if you ever bring me a sandwich bag, we're going to have a talk. You understand? You never bring me a sandwich bag. I am not jerking you off. Get your own pussy. Okay, there you go. You understand. He understood the assignment. All right, guys, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. That's enough of that bullshit. I don't want it to linger on too long and lose a bunch of people because we're talking about jerking off dogs with sandwich bags. Oh, my God. I'm good, Alex. I don't want the fucking bags. Where's the sandwich? I don't want the bags. I don't want the cookies, he says. He wants the bags. He doesn't want the cookies. Victor got the assignment. Victor did get the assignment. Victor is mailing Tony some bags. Poor Victor. He got... Alex, just jerk him off in a bag. It's no big deal. You keeping the nuts, man. Shit, Alex's neighbor heard this convo. Fucking one for Victor. Jesus. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Today we talked about shops that really don't know what they're doing because he just started unplugging things, and that's their way of diagnosing things. And we ended it nicely by making fun of Victor that jerks off dogs with a sandwich bag. Watch out. If you see a guy wanting to pet your dog with a sandwich bag, he gonna jerk him off. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a great night. I'm going to get out of here. Tomorrow, I do not have a show on this channel, but I do have a show on the other channel, That Dating Channel. We're going to do it at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I don't do 2 shows in a day. Again, tomorrow I am off. No show on this channel, but we will have That Dating Channel on the other channel. And we're going to talk about a couple of different things. Dumping someone because they're not fun and they want to ride the carousel, who influences your girlfriend or boyfriend, and resenting success of your partner. I think that's going to be a good talking point for tomorrow's show. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the Dating Channel, or for those of you that are not on the Dating Channel, I'll see you guys Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another another YDBT Daily. Have a good one, guys. See you later. And Victor, stay away from those sandwich bags. Holy shit.